The Lost Village of Skara, Brae, Britain. The Lost Village. The village of Skara, Brae is more than 4,000 years old. It was built on the biggest island of the Orkneys in a time which archaeologists call the New Stone Age. The people who lived then made tools like knives and axes from stone, usually flint. Orkneys. Skara Brae. People lived together in small houses and grew crops like barley and wheat, and kept animals. Skara Brae was buried for over 4,000 years under tons of sand and soil, and wasn't found again until 1850. The Great Storm, 1850. In the winter of 1850, fierce storms battered the British Isles. 200 people living near the coast were drowned. 8 huge waves crashed onto the coast of the Bay of Skara. What was found? Tons of sand and soil were washed away or blown away by the strong winds. The storm uncovering the remains of stone walls. The storm uncovered the remains of stone walls. Sir William Watt, who owned the land, and some of his farm workers started to dig around the walls. Digging carried on for 18 months during the short summer months. 4 stone houses were found, complete apart from their roofs. Beds, fireplaces and shelves, all made of stone, were also found inside the houses. Small finds like pots, tools and necklaces were taken to Sir William's home, although now they are kept in museums. This bead necklace was found in one of the houses. Beautiful. Another storm and more finds. In 1925, Orkney was struck by another great storm. More sand and soil were washed away by the huge waves and strong winds. Some of the houses at Skara Brae were damaged, but the remains of other houses were uncovered. Between 1928 and 1930, archaeologists found another 4 buildings linked to the original houses by paths. Inside the houses, they also found knife blades made of stone and pins and beads made of bone. These things show us what tools the people who lived in the village used and how they fastened and decorated their clothes. This stone knife would have been used to cut meat or wood. And there they are, excavating the site. Between 1928 and 1930, archaeologists found another 4 buildings linked to the original houses by paths. The village then. The houses were so well preserved that we can easily imagine what the village might have looked like 4,000 years ago. workshop, making tools from flint. House. Up to 20 families would have lived in Skara, Brae. The village today. Today, visitors to Orkney can see how a house might have looked. The original roof has rotted away. A new one made from wood and whale's ribs covered with moss has been placed over one room. Copies of the village's most precious objects, beads, pins, and pots, have been placed on the stone dresser. Animal skins have been hung around the stone bed. Beds filled with bracken to make a mattress. Bead necklace, bracelet, and pins made from walrus tusks.